your host for this program. 646. We have come a long way, really long way. I feel like a, what is that cigarette ad? We've come a long way, baby. Virginia Slims, right? Yes, we've come a very long way, and I think it's all thanks to the amazing guests and crew that we've had so far. It's been 7 years, actually, Jody. You won't believe. 7 years since we started this program.
I was
We've been
thinking that
taking
as if
pretty
you were at
regular.
my mind.
Yes, it's a very, very long time, but a very happy period for me too. Jody Polevoy. Jody was in one of our episodes previously. Depending on when we air this, we probably will let you have the benefit of viewing Jody maybe a couple of times more, including today. And Jody, if we are lucky, we hope you'll be coming back for another episode, which will most likely tape next week. But I want our viewers to understand this is a walk-in program. It's a walk-in wellness program. Our guests are invited. Our guest teachers are invited. But those of you who just want to stretch with us, you can just walk in. Walk in with a yoga mat and an ID. Just come straight into the show. Just let them know at the front desk that you're here for the yoga show. So thanks to my team once again. Thank you, Antonio, Lizette, and Alex, and Ryan. Thank you so much for making us look so beautiful out here. Thank you. We feel wonderful. Jody, last time we talked about the MLD,
Manual lymph drainage.
manual lymph drainage. And I know you have another area of expertise. I know you're also an Ayurveda holistic health practitioner with Ayurveda in your bloodstream. I can see that you are all about Ayurveda. Can you very briefly let our viewers and me also refresh me? How is Ayurveda connected with what people understand to be yoga, the practice of physical aspect of yoga?
Ayurveda is actually the sister science to yoga.
Right.
And so Ayu means life and Veda means knowledge or science. So
Right.
it's a science of longevity for living.
Right.
And we really look at people through a lens of a unique fingerprint. Each person has a different fingerprint, and each
Ah.
person has a different what's called dosha,
Right.
or a biological and
A
emotional
constitution.
constitution and makeup.
Right.
So we look at the elements. We look at ether, or space, air, fire, water, and earth. And outside of the body, we look at those qualities.
Right.
And then, this is very simplified,
Oh.
inside of the body, we see how they combine and how people have tendencies. And
So
we
If-
eat and
right,
we
so it's through food.
live.
Okay.
It's through lifestyle and diet.
Right. Oh, all right. So that's the missing link, from what people understand about yoga, because a lot of people think yoga is about movement, about meditation, but we don't really talk about food as much. So
No,
this
and
really brings a very good.
it
connection.
really does. You can heal so much in your body just
Right.
through diet. Just through diet.
So just like we have, just like we have specific diets for certain constitutions, you probably also have specific postures for different constitutions as well, right?
We do, and times of the year, so the seasons
Oh, okay.
correspond. So let's say you have more air. If you think of a tree, and you think of the leaves as air and space, or
Right.
vata,
Right.
and you think of the roots as earth and water,
Right.
or kapha, and the transportation and digestion in the middle is pitta,
Right.
right? So we would do different things to balance those different qualities.
That's so nicely said. So what you're saying is depending on the time of year, our practice can vary.
Yes, and Banu, if I could tell you one of
Yes.
probably the most important concepts in Ayurveda, like increases like,
Okay.
opposite decreases. So if you think of the tree again, and if you are the leaves, how do you balance the leaves? If you add more leafy, you're going to increase
Ah.
the leafy quality. But if
Right.
you add earth, it balances, right? And if
Okay.
you have more earth and your roots, and you add more air, you're going to balance.
Oh, that's beautiful. I did a whole Ayurveda program, but this, you put the whole program into
Well-
one sentence. Thank you.
So
you.
I would just like to mention about drishti today,
Yes.
for people to keep this in mind. So your gaze in yoga, if you have fire, if you're predominantly fiery, then you would keep your eyes closed or have a gentle gaze into the distance on the
Right.
horizon.
Right.
If you're airy, then you would look at the earth to balance yourself.
Oh, okay.
And if you are very grounded or like out of balance, if you're a couch potato type, then you would look up to balance yourself.
So upward.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, an upward gaze. You
That's
wouldn't
interesting.
tilt your head up, but
Right,
you would just
right, just the
lift your
gaze
eyes
goes up.
and have a gaze. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
All
Fine.
right.
I've been told I'm pitta, so I look into the distance.
Yes, or close your eyes, because
my eyes.
fire people were always in competition and want to know that we're doing it right. So to balance this and
I
soothe,
do actually enjoy closing my eyes. So
then
perfect.
great, it's
Perfect.
natural. You know how to balance and soothe yourself. All
I'm ready.
right.
I'm looking
So,
Oh, these
Banu.
bricks are so comfortable.
Yes, yes. So, I'm actually going to have you come onto all fours. We'll
Oh, okay.
begin that way. Good. And this is a sequence. It's 6 movements of the spine that if people can do it every morning, this is wonderful to keep your spine healthy. So keep your gaze at the mat, Banu, and reach your tailbone towards the back wall, and reach the crown of your head a little further down. Yes, the crown of your head towards the front wall. Lift your organs in your belly, and yes, feel that? Good, lift them towards your spine. Take a deep breath in. Oh, hang on. So bring the knees a little closer together. They're hip width apart. Yes, good. And let the toes relax out here. Very good. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tilt the tailbone down. Lift the middle of the spine towards the ceiling as if there's a string, and bend
arch.
the head down. Yes, good. And then inhale, tailbone rises up, belly reaches towards the mat, and back of the head reaches towards the tailbone. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, spine rounds, head and neck release, tractioning the neck. Good. Last time, lift the tailbone, belly reaches down. Good. And one more time at your own pace. Everybody at home, you too, at your own pace. Good. Cat. Now neutral spine. This is a little more subtle. The gaze remains at the mat. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bring your left ear to your left hip, creating a C with your spine, but the gaze is down.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's it. Just like that. Take a breath here. Beautiful. And then come back to center. Inhale, right ear to right hip. Beautiful. Keep the head a little further. Yes. Reach the hip towards the ear and back center. So you can repeat that a few times at home. Good. Now, let me just move these blocks for you. Okay. You're going to inhale your left arm up all the way to the ceiling and follow it with your gaze, Banu. Out to the side. Good, yes, all the way up. Exhale, thread the left hand through the right arm and right hip and come all the way down onto your left shoulder and your left cheek. And let's take a breath here. At home, you can actually take 2 or 3 or 4 breaths and melt down into the mat. This is wonderful and delicious for your spine and your emotional well-being.
I
And
love
then-
your choice of words.
So then come back up onto all fours, and we'll even out with the other side. So inhale, right arm comes out to the side. Good, all the way up. Follow it with the gaze. Exhale, thread through left arm, left hip. Good, and all the way down onto the right shoulder. Beautiful. Reach the arm out. Good, and you can slowly reach the right arm through a little bit more. One full breath here. At home, luxuriate in 2 or 3 breaths. And then as you're ready, Banu, you can come up onto all fours.
You could tell I didn't want to come out, right?
I know you
Feels
do
so
not.
good.
I could stay sometimes for 3 minutes
Right.
on each side.
Feels good.
Okay, great. Now, lift. We're going to come into Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward dog. So you'll lift your tailbone. You'll tuck your toes under in a power stance. Good. And come up. Good. And we're coming in twice. We'll take 3 breaths here and sing out on ah on the exhale. Good. One more. And last one. Come back and rest in child pose for 10 seconds. I'm going to grab a tie here. Good. You can stretch the arms out in front of you. Good. Belly drops down between the knees and the thighs. And then come up as you're ready. One more time. Take as much time as you need at home. Another breath or two if you need it. And then come back. Knees come to, okay.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Just for form.
On all
the
fours.
Knees come in for hip width apart. Good. Toes tucked under. Great. And lift up. Okay. So let's lift the knees up. Thigh muscles lift up towards the pelvis. Good. Press the heels down towards the mat. Shoulder blades feel as if they could slide down the back towards the tailbone. And let the head,
Sorry.
okay, come on down, that's okay.
I need to tuck that in. Now.
You look gorgeous, darling.
I don't want my shirt running.
Good, good, good. All right. Beautiful. And come on down and come back into child pose. And this time we'll stay for 2 breaths. Reach the arms alongside the body. Palms up. This is a little bit more of a deeper child pose. Okay. Beautiful. So let's come to standing. So come onto all fours. And this is a very nice way to transition. So we'll step the right foot forward. We'll step the left foot forward. And we'll hang for a moment. Okay? Good. Lift up through the knees, lift up through the thigh muscles. Good. Now press down into the soles of the feet and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up. Your head is the last part of the body to rise. Beautiful. That was perfect, Banu, for your fire. Your pitta will love that. Perfect.
That's nice. Feels good.
So we're going to do half moon Ardha Chandrasana. So feet come together. Good. Tadasana. Good. Lift the shoulders, roll them back. Why don't we do that? Let's do 3 of those. Inhale, lift the shoulders, roll them back, reach the heart out. Again, inhale. And we'll go one more time the other way. Good. And wonderful. One more time. All right. So inhale, arms rise up. Beautiful. And it's as if the body is between 2 panes of glass. All right. Bring the fingers together. Yes, good. Inhale. Exhale, arch to the right, gently pressing out into the left hip. Good. And take 1 breath here. That's beautiful. Press down into the soles of the feet as you rise back up to center. Yes. And then inhale. As you exhale, fold to the left and press out into the right hip. Beautiful. 1 full breath here. And press down into the soles of your feet as you rise back up, coming to center. All right. you can release the arms. I'd like to show you a stretch to open up the shoulders. Come take your tie. Good. So anything you have at home, it can be literally a tie.
Right.
If you have an old bed sheet and you want to cut a
Special
strip,
ties with a fancy brand or made tie.
anything will do. So we're going to hold the tie shoulder width apart. Hands are shoulder width apart. Good. Oops.
That's okay. People need
Somebody's calling in. They like
Right.
this one. Okay. So inhale, and as you exhale, let the arms rise up. Now when the arms come overhead, lengthen and open the grip and keep the arms straight and bring the tie behind you. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Do you feel that?
I
Where do you
feel that stretch, yeah.
Yes.
It's good that the belt is there because then I can really control myself.
Exactly. So
Okay.
come to the front. One more time we'll show this. Okay. So shoulder width apart. Good. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, press down into the soles of the feet. Arms rise up. Beautiful. And then lengthen out to as much of a width as you need. Good. Beautiful. Your elbows are straight. And look ahead for your drishti because you are fire. Or close your eyes for a moment. Beautiful. And then let go of the tie and come forward. Okay, beautiful. Arms come forward. All right. We're going to come into Trikonasana or triangle pose. Okay, this is another wonderful side opener. Let's use the block. Okay? So, let's face one another. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And come into a wide angle stance. Good. And you're going to put the block outside of your right ankle. Beautiful. Inhale and lengthen. Good. Exhale, raise the arms. Hinge forward. And now rotate and come down.
Turn
I'll
my
move.
foot
Yeah.
out?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Turn your
fine.
foot out.
I was
Yes.
Pushing the block away.
Good. And bring your hand onto the block. Good. How do you like the block? And you can let the left arm.
Is
No,
it
better to keep it behind.
Right. But wait,
You
should
can
I have
have it
that?
in one of two positions. So
Okay.
if you're feeling a strain, keep it at its highest level.
Okay, safer.
And no, but if you look like you can have it down
A
one.
little lower? Okay.
Yes. And people who are extremely flexible and
They want to
practicing,
go all the
you
way.
can come all the way down.
Right.
So that's great.
Stay here.
The three, beautiful. And sing out on ah for one breath. Beautiful.
Right, practice.
You
really
are.
helps.
Press down into the soles of the feet and rise up. Yeah, the breath starts moving freer
Right,
the more you
right.
sound.
Wow, I'm going to have to try that
Good.
at home.
And release. And we'll do the other side. So feet parallel. Good. And now you'll turn the left foot out. And really the placement of the block will come by the ankle. Okay, good. Inhale.
Show the viewers. See them. So by the side of the is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's wonderful. Okay. Inhale, arms rise. Reach out towards your left and then hinge and come down. Beautiful. And the gaze is straight ahead. And breathe and sing out on off for one breath. And then rise up. And as long as we're here, I'm going to face you. We're going to do a forward bend in the wide angle. So bring the feet.
Might need that to go down.
Okay. All right. So inhale, lift up and out of the waist. Good. And keep hinging forward as you're lifting out of the waist. Now, if you can come down this far, that's okay. Hold on to the backs of the calves. If your hands can reach the floor, you can let the head come down, and it really will depend on how far you can come. Beautiful. And let's sing out on ah here. Good, and walk the hands forward, heel, toe, the feet in, and then press down into the soles of the feet and slowly rise up. Okay. Beautiful.
Feels good.
Yes. Let's come back and do some more work on the shoulders on the ground, okay? Okay, so come onto the mat, onto your back.
Oh,
Okay, good. So, are you familiar with knee down twist?
no.
Okay.
Not really.
So it's another delicious pose that you're going to love. So stretch the legs out. Let the arms rest in T position. Yes, so you want the palms of the hands to be in line with the shoulders, so not above.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. Beautiful. And then bend the left knee. Place the sole of the left foot on top of the right thigh. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let the knee and the hip fold over your right side. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so this is wonderful. It's good. I'm just going to give
I'm
you a
gonna need
gentle
help, yeah.
press. Yeah, this is good. Now, how this works is you're going to take your left arm. Let me give you a little bit of a demonstration. It's going to feel in your body like I'm gently pulling like this, okay? You're going to do that yourself. So how you do that is you're going to reach out through your fingertips. Reach out through the arm is on the floor.
Oh.
It's always in contact with something. Why? So the muscles feel safe and can relax. Keep reaching out. Bring the arm like the hand of a clock around onto your body, up and over. Yes, like that. How does that feel, Banu?
Oh, it feels great. I've never tried this before.
It's
it feels
amazing.
good. Yeah.
Come down onto the floor when you can. Good. You'll do that. You can stop right there 3 times to 5 times, and then other direction. Do once in the other direction.
Yeah, otherwise I'll get
Beautiful.
carried away and I'll keep going.
Yes, you want to.
Feels good.
Yes. Stay on the body, and when you're not on the body, come on to the mat. Yes, and rest. Come roll onto the back. Lengthen out. Do you feel any difference between
Oh,
the
absolutely.
Okay, what do you feel?
Well, this part feels like, I feel like a release
Yes.
in this side of the body,
Yes,
the left side. Feels
exactly.
really good.
So bend the right knee, place the sole of the right foot onto the left thigh. Good. And then come and roll over. Beautiful. And begin now. Yes. At home, you want to keep reaching through your fingertips. Yes, keep your hand on the body, always in contact with a surface, whether it's your body or the floor. Good. Beautiful. And reverse direction. Remember to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful. And then come and roll back over. 2 minutes. Good. How is that?
really good. I'm blissed out.
Okay. So let's do one more time, releasing of the sacrum. So bend the knees, bring the palms of the hands on top of the knees. Good. Give the legs over to the hands and arms and start to circle. Yes.
I remembered this time to move with my hands, not
Yes.
move with the legs, right?
Yes, and what do you get to practice? Letting go.
The letting go.
You hear there's even Frozen, let it go.
Right.
So this is how you practice in your own body, the sensation of when
Right.
one part is trying to control and it needs to learn to let go. Reverse direction.
I did.
Good. And then come out flat. We're going to come into Shavasana. If you have something at home and you ever have some lower back issues, it's lovely to place something under your knees.
Ooh.
Good. Beautiful. So let's practice. Take a deep breath in, Banu. Make a fist with your right hand. Hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And sigh the breath out. Left side. Inhale. Squeeze, fist. Hold tight. Hold your breath. And then when you can no longer hold your breath, sigh it out. Let's do both legs together for time's sake. Inhale.
Both hands together.
Legs.
Oh.
Inhale. And tighten the muscles. Tighten.
So am I straightening them?
No,
Oh.
allow them. But
Oh,
you're
just relax.
tightening the muscles. Squish the toes. Good. And then exhale, release the breath. Yes. Belly. Come to your belly. Inhale. Tighten your belly. Good. Hold. Notice, everybody, what it feels like. Does it feel better to hold or sigh the breath out and relax and let go?
It actually feels good when I hold it. I need to
Uh-huh.
practice that more often
Okay.
because my lower abs need some work. But before we move on, I just want to thank our crew, Lizette, Antonio, Alex, and Ryan. Thank you so much for staying with us, for helping us enjoy ourselves here a lot more, knowing that you know what you're doing. And I hope you get to stretch at home. Viewers at home, watch us every Monday, 7:30 to 8. You are watching Yoga Express.